Yes, again, alright mga minamahal, Alicia ninyo, nagbabalik muli para sa ating panibagong video. So, mga minamahal, finally, may ni-reveal po na sikreto. Ito nga pong si Jam Magno, kung bakit tatakbo bilang presidente ng bansang Pilipinas itong si Vice President Sara Duterte, at tama din ang ating hinala, mga minamahal, na itong si Sara Duterte ay maaga pa lang nananakot na, tinatakot niya na ang mga kongresista. Sabi ko naman sa inyo kagabi it's all about impeachment. Kampi-kampihan. Diyan niya malalaman kung kanino ka nga ba talaga. And ito yung pinaka-best sa sinabi ni Jam Magno na ipiplay ko sa inyo maya-maya mga minamahal, na kung saan sinabi niya na bakit ko susuportahan ang tatakbong presidente na wala namang ibang ginawa kundi maglamyerda sa ibang bansa. Imbis na tumulong sa bansang Pilipinas, mas pinili pang manira ng ating gobyerno, hindi tumulong, tapos laging nandoon sa ibang bansa, 'di ba? Anyway, ito, worth mga minamahal, sobrang worth it nitong 9 minutes na to. Panoodin natin tong sinabi ni Jam Magno.
Run for president isn't for you. Let me repeat. Her announcing that she wants to run for president this 2028 is not for the Filipino people.
Oh.
It is for the congressmen that are about to impeach her.
Sabi.
It is simply a test to see where she stands. If the support is strong in Congress, she's gonna be confident enough to say that she ran away with being a brat again. That she can just run for president, ask for a promotion, even without putting in the work as vice president. You expect me to support somebody who wants a promotion even without doing the work? You expect me to support somebody who I know doesn't have enough credentials or achievements to even be any better than where she is now?
Alright. Kumbaga sa madaling sabi, dinala mo lang ang pangalan ng tatay mo. Dinala mo lang yung pangalan ng Duterte, pero hindi mo nakuha kung papaano magtrabaho yung tatay mo. Wala kang nakuha. Kumbaga, dinala mo lang yung pangalan ng Duterte. Na dapat sana, you are a better version ni former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Pero worst comes worst. Mas worst ka pa sa lahat. Diba? See? Alright, continue tayo.
One thing that she should be sorry about is the fact that she is more of a brat than she is a public servant.
More of a brat. My God. Mga minamahal, galing na kay Jam Magno. Bratenela. Pusit. Rather than a public servant. Bratenela ka. Diba? Mas pinili mong maging spoiled brat kaysa maging public servant. Diba? Isip bata. Continue.
Or the fact that she is the reason her father is rotting in the ICC.
Talaga ba? Si Sara Duterte ang one of the reason kung bakit nabubulok doon si former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte doon sa The Hague, Netherlands. Alam niyo may pinaka-deep meaning to. Alam niyo kung bakit? Kasi ayaw pa uwiin ni Sara Duterte itong si former President Duterte. 'Di ba? Bakit? Kasi magbe-benefit si Sara. Sa 2028 election, gagamitin niya yung kanyang ama sa kampanya. Kaya nga, sabi ng lawyer ni Digong, I am too old for this. Nung nandito ka nga sa bansang Pilipinas, may gana kang manira, tapos pagharap dyan sa ICC, hindi mo magawa. Diba? So, dinidelayed ng kampo ni VP Sara Duterte. Ito nga pong, confirmation of charges ni former President Duterte. Bakit? Kasi magagamit ni Sara si Digong sa 2028 national election kung sakaling makatakbo itong si Sara. Gets ninyo mga minamahal? Alright, continue tayo.
She should be sorry about the fact that she is ashamed to her own father's legacy. That she is the reason that his legacy will be destroyed. Because imagine, she is supposed to be the better version of her father. But what she is a brattier, more stupid version. All that she got.
More stupid version! My God! Mga minamahal, real talk malala. More stupid version. Paano ba naman kasi, di ba? Sa mga hearings, hindi dumadalo. Imbis na tumulong, mas piniling manira. Pumupunta sa mga rally-rally. Literal naman talaga na stupid version malala. Continue.
from her father is his family name. She did not get his abilities, she did not get his prowess, she did not get his intelligence.
Wala siyang nakuha ni isang katiting na talino. Dinala lang talaga yung pangalan ni Sara Duterte ng pilido ni former President Duterte. Dinala mo lang ang pilido ni Digong. Pero wala ka ni isang katiting sa ama mo. Parang kumbaga ganun yung gustong sabihin ni Jam Magno dito nga po kay Sara Duterte. We all know naman mga minamahal, I can't deny the fact na itong si Digong medyo mautak. Magaling ding makipaglaro sa politika. Pero itong si Sara, kailangan pa ata ng interpreter. Kailangan pa ata niya ng scriptwriter. Diba? Eh, kahit pa paano, itong si Digong kayang humarap sa mga interview impromptu. Pero si Sara, interview? Nako, sobrang labo. Continue.
Apelido ra gyud. So for you to say that, oh, you're so excited because she announced that she wants to be president in 2028, it's not for you. It's not for the Filipino people. She says that she offers her life. Bull fucking shit. It is as fake as whoever believes in her. Because
Fake. Mga minamahal, fake. Naintindihan ninyo? Fake. Itong si Vice President Sara Duterte, peke balagi, mga minamahal. 'Di ba? Yung kanya mga sinasabi, fake. Pansinin naman ninyo, walang ang puso eh. Walang nararamdaman. Paano ko nasabi? Oh, for example, nag-announce na siya'y tatakbo, pero merong script. Hindi galing sa puso. Ayaw din magpa-interview. See? Scripted lahat. Continue.
if you really give your life to the Filipino people, you will not do anything to jeopardize the country as it is. You will not do anything to jeopardize the Filipino people in general. But what you are doing is that you are creating chaos so that you will distract people from the things that you need to be accountable about. So when you said that you want to run for president, see, at least the truth is finally out. Diba all these years you were telling people it was Martin Romualdez who wanted to do that?
Uy, oo, mga minamahal. I remember that. Sinasabi niya na tatakbo bilang presidente si Martin Romualdez. Maaga niya nga siniraan si former speaker eh. Pero guess what, mga minamahal? Siya yung gusto palang tumakbo bilang presidente ng bansang Pilipinas. See? See, mga minamahal, tapos sasabihin niya, I am politically persecuted by the government. Ha? Ikaw nga tong mahilig gumawa ng fake news. Diba? My goodness.
After all, it was just you. That's why you lied about Martin Romualdez so early. Because you knew that if you didn't do that, people will soon realize that you really are nothing. You're not smart enough, you're not capable enough, and honestly, it is proof that you can't even say anything coherent if you didn't read it from a piece of paper.
Uy, talk ko, mga minamahal. Totoo yung sinasabi naman namin na wala ka naman talagang alam kung wala kang dalang papel, talagang hindi mo alam yung babasahin mo, hindi mo alam kung anong sasabihin mo, kailangan mo pa talaga ng scriptwriter, kailangan mo pa talaga ng mga, you know, mga nasa likod mo, assistant mo para makasagot ka. Diba? Real talk to.
And again, I'm being calm because I'm being honest. And yes, the truth hurts because it's the truth. The Filipino people deserve a president who's actually working. And again, you were elected vice president because you will soon be president. But your tenure as vice president is marred by the fact that you cannot explain some of the things that you are doing. You don't even know how to do your job. You were given a job, but you didn't do it well. And not just not doing it well, you were a nuisance, even if you were supposed to be just a spare tire. Because you cannot wait your turn. Imagine that you did not announce that you want to run for president for the Filipino people. You did it to cling into power, to check that you are still the strongest candidate. But it is more of an insult for the Philippines to elect you as its strongest candidate when you don't even have achievements that you can speak of. That you're supposedly just running on popularity and sympathy.
Totoo.
You're not running on accolades. You're not running on prowess. You're not even running on intelligence. Because the people that support you just really love your father and wants his legacy to continue. They are being lied to thinking that if you are going to be president, the Philippines is automatically going to be a better country. It's not. Because the fact of the matter is, it is very telling for the Philippines to choose you that it's really not ready for change. Because we're not supposed to be choosing leaders like you. We're supposed
Real to, oh. Hindi dapat natin pinipili yung mga leaders na kagaya mo. Kasi bratinela ka, spoiled brat ka.
to electing people who are better than you by a lot. And automatically you assume that I don't support you, that I support Lenny. No. Because at the end of the day, I'm not a turncoat. I know what I want and I deserve better than the person that announced that she wants to be president 2 years even before the election itself. You're the
My God, mga minamahal, can you imagine that? 2 years pa bago magkaroon ng election, the fact na in-announce na to ni Sara Duterte, di ba dapat she's working for the country? Di ba mga minamahal? Pero anong ginagawa ni Sara Duterte? Namumuliti ka. Pansinin ninyo? Namumuliti ka.
one that's attacked and clinging to power. Because if you were confident that you were going to win in 2028, you wouldn't be this desperate. You have an impeachment case. You have 4 that you need to face. You have so many things that you need to be answerable for. You have many things that you have to be accountable for. And all you are focusing on is running for president. If you don't smell the bullshit, then something is wrong with you. But I do, and it's not my problem. It's a you problem. I'm not going to be focusing on who I'm going to choose in 2028 because I love the fact that I don't have to worry about it. Why? Because I would rather that I support somebody who isn't you, who isn't so selfish, so self-absorbed, and so feeling capable when you're really not. And again, I'm saying this as calmly as I can so that it sticks to a part of your brain wherein you make the decision. Because you know what? Electing you as the next president is like staying with a partner that is toxic. Alam mong ginagago ka na, alam mo na ginagamit ka lang, alam mo na nililin lang ka, pero dahil mahal mo, sige, pipiliin mo. O, di ba? Toxic relationship yarn. And I don't want that. I don't want any of that. And I'm not buying it at all. Actually, her announcement yesterday was a signal to the congressmen that, hey, kahit ano man gawin nyo ngayon, pamumuliti ka yan. Ikaw ang namumuliti ka because hindi ka makabehave.
Parang batang nileleksyon ka ni Jam Magno. Mag-behave ka nga. Kahit tanda-tanda mo, naisip bata ka pa din. Diba mga minamahal?
Ikaw namumuliti ka because you are desperate that once your father doesn't come home and he dies in the ICC, you can no longer use him for your stupidity. You can no longer use his situation to hide the fact that you really are not capable of leading us to a better country. You are not capable. Stop thinking that you are. If anything, you should be sorry about the fact that you are not capable. You are not smart enough. You are not going to be enough. I mean, I don't agree when your father said that the president shouldn't even be a woman because it's not a woman's job. I think he should have just meant you. Because look at that. You and your future running mate who's also as incoherent as you, who's also not as sane as you. So, oh my God, we're gonna replace the unity team with do me? Do me? Are you kidding me now? Someone who's self-centered and somebody who's self-centered equals walay kaugmaon ng Pilipinas, bye-bye. So see, was I wrong when I said that you want to be president and your VP is gonna be Amy? Come on, Sarah, who are you lying to? Yeah, you're lying to the people who eat your shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because you did not announce you want to be running for president because you want the Philippines to be better. You are the reason that the Philippines is in a shithole that it is in now. I want to say this so that it comes out like the watery poop that comes out of my body. It is the truth that has been festering in all of our lives since you started this mess in 2023. You're the one that keeps on creating chaos because you are not capable enough to be peace or the peace that this country needs. Because all you do is rant, throw tantrums, and when you are put on the spot, you're gonna throw shit like this. Face your cases. Be accountable for the shit that you need to be accountable for. Be honest. These are basic tenets when you want to lead a country. This is even more basic than me asking for the same things from the person that's supposedly going to take care of my child. So ang arte-arte ko sa level ng tao na magbabantay ng anak ko, but I can't demand the same from the president. And here I am being surrounded by people who think better than you, who are more capable than you. Abogada ka, but then all of your moves, hindi talaga, babe. And you want me to trust you with my future for the next 6 years? Or the fact that I should live in fear because I am against you? I should be when I know I'm smarter than you. When I make more coherent sentences like this one that I don't need to read from a piece of paper. When I know for the fact that I deserve better than somebody who throws a tantrum more than my 7-year-old. That's just what matters to me. Be accountable for the shit that you need to be accountable for. Before wanting to run for president, face all of your cases. Answer all of the questions surrounding the things that you have done ever since you became vice president. I mean, yes, uulitin ko, hindi ko pipiliin si Lenny over you. Because at the end of the day, mas pipiliin ko ang sarili ko between the both of you. Because mas gumanda ako na hindi ikaw ang sinusuportahan ko. Mas gumanda ang buhay ko na alam ko sa sarili ko ang mahal ko tatay mo lang at hindi ka nakasama. Because you are toxic and you are not a good role model for who I want to be. Because dati-rati gusto ko yan. But then I realized I could just be soft, wonderful, beautiful, and intelligent without supporting you as the next president. So yun lang. Kung hindi mo tanggap yan, I don't give a fuck. Because matagal yun akong hindi tanggap. So yun lang. Ingat. Mwah. And I really don't want you to run for president. I mean, who gives a fuck, really? Eh, ginusto mo yan kasi makapal ang mukha mo. Yun lang.
Diba? Tama nga naman si former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Hindi bagay maging presidente ang babae. Pero hindi niya sinasabi yon sa ibang tao. I think he was just pertaining you, Vice President Sara Duterte. Diba? Jam Magno na to, mga minamahal. Jam Magno na yung nagsalita. Diba? Wow! Medyo nakikringe ako sa mga DDS na inaatake ngayon si Jam. Where in fact, Jam Magno is speaking the truth. Diba? So, galit sila kasi hindi nila kaya yung real talk ni Jam. Alright. Kayo mga minamahal, ano yung masasabi ninyo? Anyway, it's me again, Alicia ninyo. Nagbabalik muli para sa ating panibagong video. Maraming salamat at ingat, mga kababayan.